started off not knowing what to expect. I've never played nor watched any videos on the original Dark Souls series, so it's safe to say I was pretty excited but also nervous. I'm actually a really fast reader if you didn't know, so I can actually read all this really fast. Yeah. I started off by looking through the character selection screen and looking through some of the roles, read the descriptions, and eventually I settled on the knight as my character to start out with. I selected the Goddess's Blessing as my trinket thing, and then after going through some character settings, the creation menu, and naming my character Lucian, I began my journey.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
I'm playing this blind. That's this whole series is about. I have a couple goals. One of them is just like complete the main story of the game, and then another one is also to like understand the lore of it. With Elden Ring, I could not figure out the lore. Yeah, so just try and like actually get somewhere without having to looking things up. I probably will end up looking some things up at some point, but the goal is to do that as minimal as possible. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. So after overviewing my goals, as you saw, I went through the little tutorial area, learning how to roll, dodge, attack, and like parry, and the general controls of the game. Is that it? Oh yeah. Oh, there's a guy right there. Try ranged target lock release. Wow, so to get rid of the target lock, it's cute. He didn't put much of a fight. I continued onward through the hallways, and eventually, I found my first bonfire. Rest of bonfire is recover HP. Oh yeah, the bonfires. This is like the grace. First achievement. It would be really cool to 100% this game, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, I don't have any options at my rest points yet. Oh no. They're just gonna immediately throw me into a boss fight, aren't they?
Why do birds suddenly appear every time?
Yes, they were. And without any better weapons, I failed miserably. But for some reason, I kept trying, but eventually, I just gave up after a couple times. Okay. I have a feeling I'm not gonna beat him. Oh my, his butt is huge. Oh my gosh, he just crushed me with his butt. I then cut my losses and decided that boss was for another time. So I looked around and I found the key out of the arena, and I made my way to the next bonfire. I don't know. Wait, this is just back here. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's a bonfire. Checkpoint. I found some new equipment in the form of a shield. For some reason, it took me forever to figure out how to put it on. Escape open menu, change equipment. Arms icon, change equipment. Oh, there we go. So, for some reason, I stood at the door for a long time, and then eventually, I went through the fog gate. Alright, traverse the white light. Let's go through. That was There's a hole this way. There's a stupid boulder. Dang, he's majestic, huh? Well, that's the guy that helped me out, probably, huh?
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah, I'll hear him out. So, essentially, this guy goes on to talk about how he's a failure, and basically, he needs to pass on his mission to me, because, I don't know, he failed to keep the torch lit, like, metaphorically, and he gives me the Estus flask and the key to the door that leads out here. I went through the area, and then eventually stumbled upon another fog gate. That thing seems eager to fight me. I'll go through. Oh man, oh man. Oh, do I have to kill him this time? Wow. Okay, they really just threw me into this. Yep, I don't think I'll be parrying that. Wow. Wow, this one does way more damage now. Holy cow. Never understood why in these games using the flask just stops you in your tracks. Sort of annoying. Ah, I beat you. And I got the big Pilgrim's Key. This one's big. I got 1 humanity. Still don't know what humanity is. I'm like regaining my sentience, I guess, or something. I don't know. I guess I am undead, so maybe that's what I am literally doing. Regaining my humanity. After finally beating the Asylum Demon, a giant bird took me and brought me to the Firelink Shrine.
One day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
I made it to the next bonfire where I upgraded my vitality, strength, and dexterity, and accidentally my attunement, which I have no clue what it does. Didn't mean to upgrade like attunement or whatever the heck that was. And so, being out of the tutorial area, I decided that was a good spot to end it. And yeah, I'll continue on next time. I didn't play much this time, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to playing more. Yeah, see you in the next one.